Hi everyone, welcome to our World Studio. We have Nanny, Jackie, and Junlong in our team. Everyone plays different roles in our group. Nanny responds to the pattern of the playscape, Jackie responds to the physical model, and Junlong's job is digital. We divide our portfolio into several parts: landscapes, inspiration, site analysis, design process, outcome, menu, and last, mode photo. Landscape is the projects that aim to engage the human activities with the environment in the most intensive way by moving the bodies through the physical space and interact with the surroundings. A serious motion is created by the body movement. So, if we need to get some inspirations, we need to find some precedent. At the beginning of the project, we started as booking the precedent. We have simple construction method that allows visitors can easily assemble and deconstruct them to manipulate the form. Left is the surrounding diagrams, transportation diagram, and right is streamline in Olympic Park. So through the careful study of the dimension of the body and the different heights of the different ages of man, woman, and child, we decide our model will be sized in 600 millimeters, 1.2 meters, 2.4 meters, and 4.8 meters. This various size would allow to create attractive space and still be operable for all ages group. Through the different connection of each point or opposite point, we can generate many forms of the pattern. And then if we put our pattern into three-dimensional, and then combine with human actions like strange strings, then we can use it to create various body movements. This part had allowed us to explore the twist surface that create interesting on the space. It depends on the ends and the twist angles of the post-exist configuration will be result in the different type of surface that suit for different dance moves. The waves weapons made the versions appear more stronger, so it will be obvious. Also, in the density of the patterns helped the firms or the performers for the visitor to observe, to watch the interior dancers. So we set up several grills on the ground. According to the average, people require at least 1.5 meters to freely move around their parameters that generates the grilled systems. And according to the movement of Taiji, we applied it into our grilled system and brought into the grasshopper, and then can generate our playscape. And also, we combine with Firefly to analyze the surrounding sound. We got some interesting things. We find that the brick pit is at least affected by the noise of human factors. So, which means in the brick pit, they have less people. And then we decide to put our playscape into the Bicentennial Park and the Emerald Park, which because in these two locations, the people is more, the visitor is more. Thanks to my partner Nanny and Jackie illustrate a very impressive presentation. And then I will focus on our playscape, Emerald Park, Dancer with a Ghost. The proposal of our playscape is to encourage the visitor to do more physical movement to benefit the body health. And the city is a multicultural city. Most of us come from different cultural background, so we will need designs the Olympic Park to convert a multicultural park to combine or integrate with several different dance. So in the Emerald Park, we choose the Taiji. Here is our rendering from the four eyes and the transformation of our pattern. We could combine these patterns with the Taiji to stimulate the visitors' movement, which is very similar to Taiji. This page illustrates how to engage with the playscape from the copy of the Taiji movement. From this part, the people need to grab the elastic strings or waves to create a way, and then they could get into next space. Or they could rotate these strings, rotate the different directions, so and then they could get into. But when the visitor rotates these streaks, they need attention that over-rotation will be likely to hurt others. And we provide our viewing areas in the center of our playscapes. The visitor could stay in this area to watch others, dancers, or have a rest web. To be honest, I think when you first look at the top of the diagram, you probably think it's very similar like Glutton Stick. It's a funny game. Taiji has a tremendous movement according to different rhythm, but the core of the movement is similar, push or bending. So the player start at different areas, then they will have different movement. Here's our isometric perspective. And here is our interior renderings. Thanks. And then in the next, we will illustrate another location, which is Playscale Park. Hello everyone, welcome to our urban plaza. Bring the existing guild into the urban plaza. The portable posts have been marked on the site and placed around the arrangement of the existing tiles. Although the Taiji have really regular movement, this example uses rhythmic gymnastic as the playing scapes that place the point surrounding the environment with a tree and existing points. With a unique movement, the performer is able to go through the space. So in the interior, the visitor could grab the elastic waves or stretching the strings and bending the bodies through the strings, and even they could jump through the waves. It's our interior rendering, and this is our isometric. And then welcome our Jackie to illustrate our joint.
In the previous design process, we explored many different joints and finally combined different connection methods to form the following joints and stick structures. The design of the overall structure needs to have sufficient strength, and its own structure should be light enough so that people can easily change its shape. Therefore, we use stainless steel to make the structure rods and joints, and the elastic rope is used to facilitate people's pulling. In addition, the length of the structure rod have 4 different sizes, which can be formed into various shapes. The joint with the ground is connected by gears. This joint is easier to install, and it can also prevent the structure rod from rotating and enhancing its stability. In addition, there are rails in the site. We choose to use pulleys to fix the structure rods to the rails, which can achieve the effect of sliding. The ground in the site is covered with mesh plexiglass panels to prevent damage to the lawn in the site. In addition, heating the light on the plexiglass panel can change its color and get people to work inside. The structure on the stick is similar to a climbing hook, which can avoid the tedious threading process. We choose the structure of the universal joint to connect the stick, which can facilitate people to change its angle. In addition, some additional parts can also be connected to the stick, such as Bluetooth speakers, LEDs. Installing a Bluetooth speaker on the top of the stick can make people feel stereo in it and interact with people. This is a node model made by 3D printing. Next is a short video to show the installation process of the system. This part is the manual for this design. There are a total of 15 parts to make up the entire system. The first step is to install the foundation connection points. The ground of the site is pre-built with plexiglass board, and then the joints with gear are inserted into the holes in the foundation. The second step is to install a universal joint on the section of the stick. This universal joint can be connected to the connection point on the foundation or other sticks. In the third step, use the same installation method to install the Bluetooth speaker on the other end of the stick. The last step is to hang the elastic rope on the stick to form different patterns. People can stretch the elastic rope to change the pattern.
Hi, welcome back. And then I will show you our model photos. Here photo, most of here photo is our patterns. And then here is our photo which combined with photograms. We put our playscape into photogram and then to the Olympic Park site. This is Emerald Park. Here is also our pattern. And then thanks everyone for watching. Have a good day.